I thought I'd do a part 2 to this, because there's more to discuss. So, so yeah, I was being influenced to go back on the dating site, and I was trying to convince myself that now's time, that like I need to get out there, I need to put myself out there, I need to go out of my comfort zone to do it. And the whole reason why I haven't managed to have a successful relationship is because I don't like I'm too protected, I'm too guarded, and I need to learn to lower my walls, kind of thing, which can be true. But then my higher self was intervening and saying, but do you actually want that? Is that where you want to go? Is that where you see yourself meeting your ideal partner? And I was just like, no. And then I bottled out in the end, because I was just thinking, this is not the path. This is just a distraction. And I could see it because of all the past times that I've tried it and then ended up in the wall, and then things haven't worked out, and then I've had to be brought back down to earth with a bump. And it's just I just thought back to that, and I was just like, what's the point in me going through that again? I'm learning my lesson. I'm learning that it's actually better to be alone. And then I saw a video today that kind of reminded me that yes, it is okay to be alone, but it's also likewise okay to need people. And it is true that sometimes we get in our own way when connecting with people, and there is such a thing as hyper independence, where we learn coping mechanisms, we learn the art of being alone so well that we are scared to let other people in. But then, in a way, isn't that our higher selves protecting us from the people that we don't actually want, that we're not actually supposed to be with? So that I think sometimes our ego can really do a number on us and twist things around and make us forget why we are choosing certain things and not letting certain things into our system. It's like food. Food is an important thing, and people abuse and misuse it at times. And there are people who try to force others to eat things, or just basically pressure people to eat things that their body is rejecting, that their internal guidance system is telling them, no, stay away from that is not good for you. And everyone is different, and I think the whole point of isolation is to get back in tune with yourself and what your individual path is. Otherwise, if you try to let other people influence you and act like everyone else and be part of this little community, for fear of being alone, then you're going to end up not living your truth. And the whole point of living this life is that we live our truth, that we are true to ourselves. And that is what swayed me, because I saw a video where someone was saying that You need to live your truth. It's so important to live your truth, because if you don't live your truth, it eats away at your soul, and you end up becoming this piece of like holy cheese, like it's, and then you end up becoming more susceptible to like diseases and stuff like that. So yeah, pay attention to how you're treating your soul and whether you are actually living your truth. And pay attention to that little voice inside your head, that intuition that keeps you safe. You know, you can tell the difference between your own intuition and your ego, because your ego makes you feel just that little bit kind of unsafe, and it's very bossy. It's so very bossy, whereas your intuition or your inner guidance system, like divine source, whatever you want to call it, it is that gentle voice, it is that gentle reminder that it's okay to do the thing that you feel safer doing. So I think that's all I needed to say. I hope this has helped some people. But yeah, I know there is a large portion of society that don't know how to be alone, and in order for survival, they need other people. And I'm steadily learning that I do need people as well. Like, you can't just go about life being 100% alone, but you do need to notice the signs when you're being influenced too much by other people and doing things that you wouldn't ordinarily do. So in those moments, just do take a step back. And if you're like at the beginning of your spiritual journey and trying to learn the art of being alone, just do it in stages. Like, start off by just taking a day or half a day and shutting off your phone and just sitting with yourself, because literally last night I was like all over the place. Like, I was lots of different people at once. It's like I needed to escape back home after finishing work, because I just felt pulled in different directions, and I made a decision, instead of going back out again, because I almost kind of sabotaged myself. I left something behind at work, and I almost felt like this was like temptation, like trying to make me go back. And then I was just like, I listened to my higher self, like, do I really want to go back? No. But I was annoyed at myself for leaving that thing behind. But it's just like, I don't need that thing to survive. I need to isolate more. And so I chose to isolate. And then, I took myself back off the dating site, and I felt really relaxed, went to sleep. And this morning, this afternoon, I've woken up and I started having all these awakened thoughts. And I think that's as a result of me grounding my energy and tuning back into my inner guidance system. You do start to get downloads. So